Thank you for joining us. This is Trinity Squad Gaming with your hosts, Jocelyn,
Dan,
and John. And this game was recorded for the NorCal Invitational at Heretic Games. And I know there was some confusion on our last video, but this is pre-nerf.
Pre-FAQ, so R4 Agromech works as it used to do. Mm-hmm. Also, this is the top 4.
Woo! Yes.
I'm on the left, flying Scouts and Drea again. At 100 points, we've got Drea Renthal, Y-Wing, Twin Laser Turret, R4B11. We've got 2 Scouts with Deadeye, Proton Torpedoes, Extra Munitions, R4 Agromech Guidance Chip, and Scout number 1 has Boba Fett.
And Bernie Lynn's on the right, 100 points with Dengar Tell, with Dengar at 60 points. Pilot Skill 9 in the Jumpmaster with Predator, Gunner, the Punishing 1 title, R5P8, and Engine Upgrade. And Tell Trevura at 40 points, Pilot Skill 7. With Deadeye, Proton Torpedoes, Extra Munitions, R4 Agromech, Guidance Chips, and Boba Fett.
So there's 4 Jump Masters on the board. So
Only there were 5. That would be way better.
Yep. So then, knowing that Bernie on the other side has the better pilots for the Jump Masters, better PS...
better pilot skill.
Yeah,
better pilot skill with pilot abilities.
Yeah. What's your biggest concern? Dengar or Tell?
Dengar is the damage, but Tell is just a contracted scout with higher pilot skill and comes back and has the Phoenix ability, where she dies and comes back to life.
Once.
But, that's huge.
Yeah.
Because, a lot of ships, any 1 agility ships, 1 extra help really helps.
Yeah.
So, how about taking all the damage, all the crits, discarding them, and coming back at 1 health like that? Also pretty good.
Really good. But on your side, you have TLT. TLT beats Tell. You do the last hit, Tell dies, technically he doesn't get off the board, but he stays on the board and you can just TLT.
Right,
second
but look at Bernie's positioning. He has both ships gunning at Drea, which is really smart. That is what you need to do.
He knows that TLT needs to get off the board.
Yeah. Also, the negating all evade dice,
the Zuckus droid.
Yes, before people realize how
well, this is the actual tournament where people started. Well, people in our meta found out how good Zuckus was.
Yes,
because in the top 4 there were two scouts and a party bus list.
Yeah,
yes.
And they actually faced up against each other.
Right
Bernie,
now, the top 4.
And Bernie and I faced up. So in the top 4 there are 3 double scout lists. Well, 4 with Dengar Tell, but actual just scouts there was 3 double scout lists.
Yeah.
All right, and then he Predators. So 1 damage onto Drea. Not bad for free, effectively. I wasn't able to get a target lock because Dengar flies after Drea.
Yep.
So gonna get that TLT number 1. 1 hit.
Average.
Spend the focus because that's my rules with TLT. Spend it when you got it.
Seems good.
All right, he just needs 2 evade dice. He needs to roll 2 evades and he'll be fine.
Average.
He rolled 3 because I don't remember why.
Range
it should be
3.
TLT.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
But he does still take the 1 because he rolled 1 evade.
Yeah.
And then... Oh, no. Oh, so now he's doing his payback shot with the droid. Gets 1 damage on each of us. Yes. R5P8 does the pain droid. Now he's getting his Dengar shot back.
There you
2.
And Predator for 2.
2.
1 evade, 1 more shield.
So before then, it was you do your first TLT, he does the shot back, or
yes, that's what it was. Now there's a whole layer of
so now
much better layer.
Yeah, now it's you do both TLT shots, then he does the shot back.
Well, he rolled 3 there again, but he rolled all 3 evades, so I just let him keep
Seems
it.
Pretty
also
good.
Didn't notice. So I traded 2 health on Dengar for 3 on Drea. I think that's an okay trade.
It's not
points
terrible.
wise, it's huge. It's a huge difference, but I think it's okay. Do a 1 slate with number 1, and if I was smart, I would do a 2 or 3 slate with number 2. But
do a 1 slate.
I don't know why.
Probably because it was late.
It was really late. Also, this is one of my first tournaments I've run double scouts in, so I'm trying to get used to the double big bases and stuff like that. So that's my excuse.
Have you not run a double big base before? This
before this,
I feel like you have.
Not very well. The only list I do well was with small base. But yeah, I was still getting used to it. That's my excuse. It's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. But there's so many better moves there. Anyways, Drea comes in, tries to get the bump, and now I'm trying to think about who I'm going to target lock. If I was a smart person, I would target lock Drea because I want to bump Dengar.
Wait,
you want to target lock Drea?
Yes. Yes, I want to tell Drea target locks. Tell. Got you guys. I tricked you. See, good. You guys are on top of things. I'm just testing you.
Okay.
Just testing you. A long week for all of us. So.
Whatever you say.
All right. Well, I target lock Tell. Tell get locked.
Well, that's range 2.
It's range 2.
And boom.
You get the
Drea
bomb.
gets the focus so she can
Bombage.
torpedo. Tell gets the focus so she can torpedo Drea. Too many girls' names in this game.
Is Tell a female?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because I just said she was.
Tell.
Maybe. Probably not.
Is someone below leave a comment telling
Yeah.
how.
Tell us who Tell is.
Terrible.
Yep.
I was like 1 second behind.
Yep. That's all it takes.
All right.
This is a commentary of seconds. Range 3.
Wow.
You.
Predator.
Predator.
Into the same. So 1 evade.
Gets
One
it.
of it.
Gets that gunner. Now he decides to gunner. He has to decide to gunner here because if he does, then he cannot shoot back with Dengar.
Yeah.
Because it says on gunner you may not take any additional attacks.
So do you think Gunner on Dengar is kind of like a non-bow, or is it
No,
just
you
kinda
just
like,
you use it when you can, right? Like if
like
you're
TLT? Oh yeah.
you use it when you can. If they are outside of primary arc, then you gunner, right?
Mm.
Because you're not going to be payback
Yeah.
shotting anyways.
Yeah.
So it's just options.
Yeah.
It covers what you don't have covered.
Correct. All right. So it was range 1 to Drea on Tell. So Tell is thinking about torpedoing the scout, but just does the range 1 against Drea.
Yeah. And by the way, Dengar did not Gunner.
And Tell gets his no evade, so takes hit,
Hit.
crit.
Woo!
Direct.
Whoa!
So Drea is taking a lot of damage this game.
If only it was a major into a direct.
Yeah, if only. Oh wait, I don't want that to happen at all. All right, now I'm thinking about who I want to attack with. Or no,
Well, Drea goes.
Drea attacks. What is thinking about here?
Something.
Oh, Boba Fett. He's thinking about if he wants a Boba Fett or not.
Oh, get
but
rid of the twin laser.
He either that or
Or
the droid.
The droid.
Or
But-
just do 1 damage to me later, which he decides to save Boba for a rainy
Yeah,
day.
which is pretty smart. I mean, if you Boba Fett one of the scouts is like dead eyes.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
And so we're going over the interaction. I do a range 1 shot, target lock, get a stress to reacquire target lock, to shoot Tell for 3 hits. And then he gets 2 evades, so I get another stress to target lock to make him reroll the 2 evades, hopefully get nothing, and 2 evades.
Wow.
So the only weakness to Zuckus-like abilities is rolling really well.
Hey man, if you rolled it again, you kind of earned it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's what I said. All right, you earned that one.
Yeah.
So
So do you use your torpedo to try to?
well, number 2 doesn't have a focus because my infinite wisdom and great
right.
piloting skill decided to bump. Which
Right.
oh god, I'm so all right, range 3.
Does-
I think there is a debris, but there might not be. But it's 2 dice against 3,
Oh,
Two
what
lights.
is that guess?
so doesn't matter if there's debris or not.
Yep.
Now we have to choose to torpedo or not.
And would you torpedo Dengar or would you torpedo
I'm
Tel?
torpedo
Dengar.
Dengar because he's the bigger threat. If I'm able to
That's
get
true.
Dengar off the board and still have 2 scouts, I'm feeling really good about my position.
That's true.
I get the target lock from the thing. I reroll one of my 2 blanks, which I should have just rerolled 2 blanks, but thankfully I was not punished. I rolled the focus, torpedoed it into a crit, and added a hit from guidance chip.
I see you like to live
Lucky.
dangerously.
1 of 8.
Yep. So it takes a shield,
Shield,
Two
shield,
shields.
crit,
shield crit.
and then you can boba.
I could Boba Fett. If I was smart, this isn't Tell, so obviously I just go for efficiency here, and I Boba Fett his punishing 1 title.
Sure.
Because 1 point for 12 seems
Seems
pretty
pretty
points.
good. Yeah.
Points are good.
And you got a direct.
Oh yeah, down to 3. Now he gets the Pain Dread back, and Dengar shot, which you could then gunner. Gets that crit again!
Oh!
Oh man.
Here he says he's going to kill Jordan because Jordan convinced him to do R5P8. So watch out, Jordan. And no evades. And I blame my bad evades for rolling like Jostle does. Do that step back.
Yeah, dude, you need a wind up.
Obviously you don't. Obviously you
You're
don't.
doing it wrong. You need a wind up and big pitch.
No.
No, because that you just don't roll evades. So people don't ever roll like that. I mean, you can try it, but I don't.
Or you're just, throw your dice off the table and then you have to like grab new
Yep.
dice and retrieve
Yep.
dice.
And actually, after this tournament, it was not long after this tournament when I decided I was going to start using a dice box.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
Because it's been very handy since I started using it. So I do the one hard with both of my scouts.
Barrel
Roll, try to bump Drea possibly, but I don't.
bump Drea.
Well, you keep trying to
Oh
bump your
my
own
gosh! Drea, she gets too many actions. Trying to bump Tell.
Drea gets a lot of action.
Oh yeah, she's super stressed at how much action she gets.
shit.
So it's all good.
Seems good. Seems good.
All right. Anyways, Drea is doing the too hard. I'm trying to bump Tell here, so Tell can't get another focus to get another torpedo off
How can you tell?
because it's just the rules. If you bump them, they can't get actions. And anyways,
I'm done with you two.
you don't have enough training in your pun ability. Your punniness.
Penitentiary.
So yes, we are looking at the one hard to see if it bumps, and we are eyeballing it. We believe it does, but we are just going to double check in case. And if Tell bumps the
Drea.
scout, then Tell will bump Drea first,
Ooh.
which is good for Drea.
Yeah.
Well-
and possibly good for my scouts, but he doesn't have any modifications, so it's just going to be naked dice.
Naked versus naked.
Yeah.
So we are going to slide him up here, and because it's a one hard, right near the end, we tilt the front up just a little tiny bit.
Just a little
Boom.
bit. Little nudge.
Perfect.
Dengar.
And Dengar, who no longer is in the punishing one because Boba Fett can just unweld the cannon off the top. Just
Yeah.
flies out there and just hacks it off with a chainsaw or something.
No, he just shoots his rocket at it.
But it's funnier to picture him just like hitting it with a hammer and it just falls off and then he flies off. Well, he shoots it with a rocket and he blows himself off. Ooh. Range 1. One hit.
With
Predator into one hit.
With Predator. One
One
evade.
evade.
Drea gets that evade.
So do you Predator?
So you do Gunner?
Yeah, Gunner.
No, he's going to try to get that shot back on number 1. I agree with that.
Okay.
Because number 1 already has a bunch of damage on it. So
But you're letting Drea live in their turn.
yeah, it's true. Tell gets that range 1 on number 2. 1 evade, 1 shield. Alright, now it's Drea's turn, who does no shots because range 1 of both and bump, so.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about who I want to shoot first.
Dengar, right?
Dengar.
Yes, I should shoot Dengar with number 2 first.
Yeah.
In case I just kill it, and then he won't get a shot back, and then I'll be able to shoot Tell with number 1 with a focus and a target lock.
And then this is their debris, correct? Not their debris.
1 hit.
One.
Ooh.
Spends his focus.
He has a
is
focus.
alive.
Now,
Now
will he do
we-
the shot back?
Well,
No shot back?
he's not going to paint.
Oh,
it
no, he
here.
can't because it's not in
How does Dengar's ability work with something of lower pilot skill? Let's say the scout kills him here.
He still gets to shoot back.
Yeah.
In the current, since they changed FAQ, he always gets to shoot back no matter what. It used to be on pilot skill. He will still get to shoot back.
Ah, okay. I see.
Yeah.
But he rolls the evades. Doesn't die.
Now he gets his Dengar shot and a pain droid.
And
If he
If
chooses to
wants
paint
to.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hit it, crit.
I mean, this looks pretty good right here.
See, look
One
at it.
evade.
Do that. Step
Oof.
back, you just get that really bad dice.
Well, you got an
You
evade.
got an evade.
Yeah, but out of 2? Come on.
Yeah,
If I wouldn't have done the step back, I would have got 2 evades.
No, you
Guaranteed.
Need, you need double step back.
All right. Pain. R5P8 gets to just a 1 hit. So far, R5P8 crit hit. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
And people say black market spicing tools are good. Just imagine that. Just always just doing damage. And he doesn't steal stress. All right. Yep. My scout 2 sloop because it's sweet.
And
Yep.
focus. And then 2 slip again, right?
Nope. One hard.
Off the board.
1 hard off the board. Yep.
Yep.
Nope. Just trying to bump Dengar some more.
Yeah. Okay.
My favorite pastime.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
Not
I like
terrible.
this. Yeah.
Drea, what are you gonna do? Too hard?
On to
Debris.
Yeah, I've got enough. It's fine. I don't mind. Debris is fine. I'm not gonna roll a crit. Never rolls crits.
Do it.
Whoever rolls crits.
Do it.
I haven't been this game.
Do it.
Nope,
Oh
blank.
man.
That was a blank, so we are safe. Tell goes to hard. 1 hard.
Uno hard.
very beautiful positioning. Definitely just get that focus to get a torp off. Hopefully on number 2.
Or
finish up Drea.
Yeah, or finish off.
Or
Drea.
finish off Drea, yeah. that's
Unless
also
he
good.
bumps her here, then Dengar attacks Drea.
Almost just
Yeah,
shove him
it's
up
like
there.
we'll just put it out there.
I think he's feeling... Well, I mean, he's really far... He's pretty far ahead. I mean, yeah, I still have 3 ships, but 2 of them are almost dead. So this can go either way, right?
Actually.
Like, if he gets a nice turn off and he's able to kill both number 1 Scout and Drea this turn, this could be his game
Oh yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
That being said, Dengar can't shoot number 1 Scout. Dengar can only shoot Drea range 2 with 2 dice, and then Tell has to clean up clean up Drea after. So yeah, range 2.
Here we go.
See if he can just kill him. Gets Predator.
And gets Gunner if he doesn't kill Drea
Yeah.
first shot.
Yep.
To focus.
Focuses,
No
but-
focus.
but Predator.
Predator.
And
Blank.
Gunner.
Yep.
And he's not gonna get a Dengar shot.
Ooh,
this turn, so
hits.
always automatically kills him.
Yep.
Kills her. But yeah, so in that situation, he doesn't have anyone in primary arc that he can shoot.
Yeah.
So he just Gunners, right?
Yep.
Options, right? There you go.
Not so much of a non-bow.
Range 1 Tell. Primary on number 2.
Prime.
Maybe you should go at number 1.
I was thinking about going at 1.
Yeah, he's checking at number 1 now.
Yeah.
Yep. I believe that is range 2 through
Range
debris.
2.
I'd still go for
I'd
it.
still take it.
Yeah.
Just try to kill thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a harder decision for that. Because, like, he's thinking if he's able to pick off a couple shields off number 2, how easy will it be to kill next round?
Yeah.
Like, which one? I still think it's Boba. Or my number 1 Scout.
Yeah.
It still just seems like the better choice. Let's see what he goes with. Yep, he is at number 1 Scout. Just trying to erase him. Because if he rolls well and I roll bad, well,
And
spend the focus,
Gets
spend the
targeted.
lock.
Yeah. 1 hit.
So she doesn't. My Scout doesn't die. Definitely doesn't die.
Yeah.
See, don't do the step back. Get exactly the match evades I needed. All right, now we are doing the range 2 through debris.
Sure.
No mods. 2 versus 3. We're just double checking. We already checked once, but it doesn't hurt to
Yeah,
double
that-
check. And nothing because no mods.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I hear mods are pretty good in this game.
Kinda.
And now we are doing the torp on Dengar.
Ooh, yes.
Just trying to get him off the
Yes.
So
board.
it's 2 plus debris, 3 green dice. So you just need to roll perfect, and he just needs to miss 1.
I need to roll average actually, and I'll get perfect effectively.
Cox. Reroll that 1.
And then
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty good.
perfect.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
crit and hit from Chips. And 1 evades, so he is dead. Boom.
And out.
So
Right.
Alright.
Oh, does he get a
he
R5P8?
does get Pain Droid back.
Yeah. Okay.
We were thinking about if he does it. We were trying to figure it out, and we were saying how Dengar's ability, since Dengar in this situation, if he could shoot back, he would be able to shoot back. R5P8 is worded exactly the same way as Dengar, so
Yeah. So it should work.
so
Yeah.
it should work. Also, he's the TO, so I can't really argue with him. So, well, rolls a focus, so it doesn't matter. No Pain Droid.
Okay. So
No, it's 2 Scouts versus Tell.
Yeah.
1 and like 1/10 of a scout.
But it's 2 actual ships, right? Like,
Yeah.
I can
Yeah, but
still
it-
bump.
Tell us technically 2 ships because the
Actually,
Phoenix
yeah.
Rising.
They're actually both like 1 and 1/10.
Yeah,
of a
'cause,
ship.
like,
But I get 2 attacks. Tell only gets one attack, and that's what matters. Who kills each other first?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If I'm able to kill Tell with 1 shot and then kill Tell again with another shot, having 2 ships is always better than having 1 ship.
Yeah.
If
Unless you're running away like this, and it's like, all right, let me just
Yeah.
single.
So in
you
other
out.
words, still dice.
still dice, yes.
Yeah,
dice.
yeah.
And Tell sees my sloop because it's only the best maneuver on the dial. Does 2
Well, it's only the best if they don't see around it. Because if they see around it, then it's not the best, right?
it's still the best because look at my positioning. I just do a 1 sight, and I got the whole board as my oyster. Yeah, I didn't see the 2. I don't know why I didn't see the 2 hard. But I rolled away. I think it is outside of primary arc, so it's just 2 versus 2.
2
But-
versus 3 because it's range.
I think it's range 2.
It's range 2?
Might have
Oh.
been range 2.
I think the closest was range 2.
Okay.
We'll see.
But he's thinking about taking that range 1 on number 2 because 3 dice is always better than 2.
But number 1's almost dead.
Yeah, it's
Selfish
true,
choice.
but Tell
Selfish
also has a torpedo, which, as if I ever get into range with number 1, he just torpedoes me as a guaranteed hit.
Yeah.
That being said, I am going to get a range 1 and a range 2-ish back at him, so he's going to take that range 1 because red dice can be good.
Unless you're all
Unless
bad.
you're focused blank.
Spend the focus, target lock, 2 hits. Okay.
Okay.
Still slightly under
One
average.
evade.
One
One
evade.
shield.
Alright.
So my 2 evade dice have been giving me 1 evade pretty regularly. Not bad. Range 2.
Yeah.
2 dice.
1 hit.
1 hit. No odds.
Focus.
Ooh.
Spent the focus on the attack. Takes
Double
a shield.
eyeball.
3 dice. Range 1. Spend the focus. Keep the lock for a rainy day.
Yeah.
And one
One
more.
evade.
So just 2 damage.
You're chipping away. Chipping away.
Chipping away at each
getting
other.
Tell closer to being able to just one-shot her theoretically in one turn. Get a nice torpedo shot with a nice crit, and then
And then shoot her
Shoot
with
once,
the other one.
yeah.
And hopefully get
Yeah.
the
too hard. So now I'm thinking here if I need to barrel roll 2, or if I'm a focus, barrel or barrel roll. I'm looking at where Tell is, and I assume that Tell is going to turn up towards the map, right? Chase me.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking I need to barrel roll in to make sure when Tell does turn up the map, it won't be range 2, so she'll have to primary me.
Well, what I would do if I was Bernie would be the 2 sloop. So just in case your 2 stays in, you could torpedo that guy and then get out of range of
Right.
the first one.
And because I've been flying scouts, you'd think I would see that as well. So
I mean, you 2 sloop is
Tusa with this one.
the wrong way. Oh,
you-
but then you
I-
have...
So I'm assuming that Bernie is going to get greedy and just rush me from the board, and I just assume incorrectly. I don't for some reason I just don't see this move, because I feel that just committing to number 1 is better. So at this point in my X-wing experience, I think in committing to number 1 is better. But
Seeing if he gets the shot right here, too.
but if I would have barrel rolled away, I
Then
would
you
have
would
been
be
out
completely
of shots, and it would have just been a torpedo from Tell to number 2, and vice versa.
Mm.
So number 1's gonna take that range 3 torpedo.
Seems good.
Yep, and I'm beating myself up here. I'm like, I just rolled away, just barreled away.
Oh, and if he Boba Fett's your Deadeye...
Well, it doesn't matter on number 1.
Oh, yeah, true. Then he Deadeye's your...
He just saves Boba Fett. He doesn't Boba Fett if he kills me, right? He's shooting number 1.
Oh, number 1. I'm
Yeah.
looking at number 2.
No.
I'm looking at number 2. Never mind.
No, yeah, he just kills me. Kills me dead.
There you go.
So, easy. Boom, boom.
Lots
Number
of cards.
1 scout is out. So now it's just scout number 2 versus Tell number number 2. The only Tell. I use my last torpedo that I have. Range 3. Just double checking to see what else she has left on her. I need to get a good roll here.
Any mods? No.
No, because I used the target lock. I
Still
saved
pretty
the-
good, though.
But hit crit, so she'll
Double
get
crit.
Boom. Weapons failure and major,
hull
breach.
breach.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So-
1 less red die
Mhm.
That's
and
pretty good.
face up, right? Face up damage?
Yes, major hull breach is all crits.
All crits all the time, but
Yep.
you can just flip it face down.
All right, I'm gonna do that 1 straight. Focus. Because and then Tell's running.
Running away.
3 slight. Gonna try to fix that weapon failure.
Why weapon failure and not major hull breach?
Because if Tell dies, major hull breach goes away anyways.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because you discard all damage cards dealt.
And it wouldn't matter because he comes back with 1 health.
Yep.
So if he still has major
So
hull
the
breach-
weapons is better here.
Yeah, because if he doesn't die, then he can shoot me and do more damage.
Yep.
Or he just rolls 1 crit through a rock, get that 1 evade. Average dice. All right. So that was the 4th time he's rolled a single red, and the 3rd time he's got a crit on a single red. And
2 to 2.
Yep.
No damage.
spend the focus, get a target lock for later. No damage on either of them. All right. So now Tell probably runs away some more. I sloop to try to open my arc.
Right.
Because I'm assuming that Tell is going to run towards Bernie's side of the map, but
Nope. he
just go straight.
Runs up the map.
Weapons failure.
Rolling.
Oh,
Gets it.
Got it this time. Not terrible.
50%, man. 50%.
Yeah. Unless you're me.
Yeah,
But,
man.
you know, whatever.
1%.
1%.
You are the 1%.
You are the 1%.
No, I think I flipped them a couple times on the channel so far. So.
Okay, fair enough. But now don't have any games you played in your entire career.
Oh, yeah. Well, more than on the channel.
Yeah. Then a lot of X-Men players would be the 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
All right, slooping. Open his dial for next turn.
Yep. Seems good.
And then now, since there's no shots again, I mean, flip the major hull breach. It's
Yep.
fine. Yep. Flips it because it's just an action.
All right. Now you come back in.
Now we joust.
re-engage.
He has the torpedo. I don't.
Ah.
Yeah, I should have been gunning for him a lot differently. But still, pretty close. I mean, I have a lot more health. Well, 3.
Yeah.
He has 4 health, effectively. I have 7. But he has 4 health and 2 turns of life, minimum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? He has a torpedo and then a second shot to kill me, theoretically.
Theoretically.
So, 1 straight.
And focus.
Yep, torpedo time. All right, let's see what he get. He's going to definitely shoot me. If he can get the crit through, probably just take guidance chips. I think is the best thing to take here, right?
Yeah, easy.
Guidance, or maybe the extra munitions.
Yeah.
I think extra munitions should be gone.
Deadeye.
Deadeye,
for
I
sure.
Uh,
Deadeye with no torpedoes.
Yeah, because then
left?
no, then I won't be able to use any. Yeah, I think Deadeye's the best.
Oh,
The
yeah.
best,
Yeah.
definitely the best.
just not R4.
No, that's not
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah.
You got to get something. I mean, they're built to shoot torpedoes, right?
Oh, he takes off your PS3. Your pilot skill 3.
You can't. That's not an upgrade.
It can be.
It can be, but I didn't take adaptability or yeah. God, Jocelyn, you're so bad at this game. We're talking about upgrades that can actually be taken off. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, at least I
Spend
spend
the
the focus.
focus.
Take 2 shields.
That's
Yep.
pretty good.
Yeah. So I get to. So he doesn't have to choose the hard decision of what to take with Boba Fett yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Double blanks. But he doesn't have any more torps. So he just has to roll lucky.
So we're basically gotten to the point where it is just rolling dice against each other.
You have 2 more hull, but he has first shot.
He has first shot and 2 turns
Yes.
minimum. I have less hull. I have more hull, but I will be shot first, and I have, I don't have
no
that
extra
safety
life.
net. I don't have the
You
safety
don't
net.
have a 1-up mushroom.
No 1-ups. Tell 1 heart's away. Yep, ship's
Ooh.
passing in the night.
Light night.
The light night.
And just focus, right?
Yep.
That's all you guys do, right?
Pretty much at this point, you just kind of focus and roll dice. Whoever rolls better wins.
Man.
So you should just roll dice.
Range 1.
Save some time.
Yeah, but that's no fun. No fun at all.
Alright, who we got?
Range 1, so he gets 3 dice.
Hiya. 2 crits!
Whoa.
Send the focus, re-roll with a target lock.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that seems like a pretty
Or no,
good
he
set.
has the he never used the target lock before. He's
Yeah.
had the target lock for a while.
Oh!
3 crits.
So,
Something's going in.
so Boba Fett's happening, probably.
Yeah. 1 of 8.
Alright, okay. So we get to see both crits. Boom and bang. Damage
Structural
cockpit
damage.
and structural.
Okay.
So reduced agility by 1, and I'm at pilot skill 0, which actually doesn't matter here.
Okay.
Because I am already lower pilot skill than him.
How many crits is that in this game from Bernie?
1, 2... He's rolled a lot of crits this game.
Yeah.
And now I do not have R4, so now I just have old school spending a focus for a focus.
And
Okay.
it seems pretty
roll
good.
well.
Yeah.
Roll okay. And spends his focus, so hit crit.
Oh, man.
Hit. Crit.
Crit.
Boom. Direct hit.
Oh.
Tails pilot ability has triggered. So now it is 3 health on my scout versus Tell at 1.
Rising
Oh.
Phoenix.
Blah, blah, blah. Game of Thrones reference. Blah, blah, blah.
Is that a Game of Thrones reference?
Yes, but don't say anything because I don't know if people have watched the most recent season.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Some people
Yeah.
are real slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's
anyways,
true.
2 sloop because
Yeah, okay.
pretty much on a debris or if I go anywhere else. And I probably bump him so I won't get to get a focus. Oh man, this game has gotten really close all of a sudden.
Wow.
Just focus. Just focus.
Yep.
Both of you just focus.
Range, nothing.
Out.
So now we joust again. Oh man.
Let's see. One heart from Burning, one slide from you.
Maybe. Or maybe I just go super ham and do like a 3 slight. Skip that range
Ooh.
one. Fight me, Bernie.
Yeah.
Would you?
Could.
Knife fight. Hiya, hiya, hiya.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, I like knife fighting. I played 5 Kirax fighters in one store
Oh,
championship.
okay.
I love knife fighting. And of course I ran against the Pilot Skill 3 TIE Fighter Swarm. Spoiler alert. Pilot Skill 3 is better than Pilot Skill 2. That's also the tournament where the Jeff Wilder flew. I mean the X-Wine flew.
Oh
got
yeah.
spread. Yeah, that was when a lot of us got hit by that.
When I was just like dying.
Yep. Just focus, cause
Focus.
yeah. So focus. Too
Too
hard.
hard.
Just to be a rebel. Too
He has
just
one
to
more
fight me.
evade dice than you.
Yep. But I'm hoping I can just use that one, right? Totally easily hit that.
We'll see.
Range 1, 3 dice each.
Oh my god.
Man, it is close.
Oh.
So close.
Oh!
One of 8 dice. Spin
Oh!
the focus. I'm at 1. Oh man, now I just gotta roll
You gotta push
average, and he's
one
gotta
damage.
roll under average. That's all I gotta do. Average on under average. I
No,
still
average
have a
on
target
average,
lock.
'cause it's
You
like-
you have luck. Yep.
Oh.
That's true. All right. Hiya.
Okay.
Great start.
Focus.
I don't have a focus.
Blank. Switch out the dice.
Yep. Put him on timeout.
Hiya.
And oh, you
Average.
got your average. You got your average. And
No,
What evade?
I rolled 6 dice. Average on 6 is 3 hits. Come on.
Oh man.
So I am frustrated at this point. That is just, I could have gotten it right then and there.
Can you one heart towards yourself and fit?
No.
No.
Here's
No,
where
no, you
here's the
can't.
hard turn for me.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here. I have 1 agility. I now have to choose. If I focus, I instantly die, no matter what, because he says R4. He gets to spend the focus, spend the lock, do 1,000,000 damage to me.
yeah.
So now I'm thinking, how do I win from this point in the game?
Structural damage.
I think after considering it for a long while, I figure I have to get lucky to win this game, right? The only way I can win is if he rolls terribly and I roll well. So the only way to open up my probability of luck is trying to repair the structural damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very hesitant on this because you all know my curse of the first time I try to fix something, it never fixed. So I'm really in the tank on this action because this is it. This is the turn that is probably the last turn of the game because
Because you're both at 1.
we're both at 1.
Yeah.
And so what do we do here? So Bernie and I are actually talking because Bernie and I, we know each other. We play a lot together and we're talking it through. We're like, okay, well, what do we do here? And so, I mean, he's feeling pretty confident because he has the pilot skill. He's got modifications. If I focus, I only have 1 evade dice, and he has to roll 2 hits, and I'm dead. Right?
What do you think he does here?
He tries to keep me in range 1 and kills me.
Yeah.
So
just
one hard.
No,
So
not
most
even one
likely.
hard. Well, just one slight.
Most likely
Yeah.
1 hard, 1 slight.
1 anything.
Okay.
So yeah. So I just need to get lucky. I
Yeah.
have to get lucky. So I think I try to flip that crit because I mean, what else is there to do here?
Yeah.
If I don't flip the crit, I'm guaranteed to die.
Unless Bernie rolls exactly like you.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
but see, why don't
But
I...
that would have to mean that you have to roll lucky and he has to roll unlucky.
Correct.
Yeah.
But in this case, if I somehow miraculously fix the structural damage, then all I have to do is I have to roll lucky and he has to roll average or below,
Yeah.
right? And I have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going for it. Decided to try the structural damage.
Oh!
Get
Step
it.
1
First
complete.
time.
Step 1 complete. Curse broken.
Now you just have to roll the
Now I have to roll 2 evades, and he has to roll slightly under average. That's all I need here. I have to roll really well, and he has to roll slightly under average. So
Because green dice never fail.
green dice never ever fail.
Yeah.
Never fail.
Hiya. 2 hits and blank.
So he gets to spend the focus, spend the lock.
3
There,
hits.
there it is, the guaranteed hits.
Ah!
But I get the 2 evades, so I get lucky. I get my lucky for repairing it. I get my lucky for the roll after, and I just throw the 3 dice for fun, and the usual.
All right.
So there we got it. Bernie, after an insane game, takes it 100 points to my 80. Man, that was a tough fight.
1 hole.
Well, yeah.
And all resources used.
Always,
Except for one proton
One
torpedo.
proton.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So if I would have got that proton torpedo, I probably would have won. But it wasn't like I did a one slight and bumped myself in the first turn or anything, you know? Thank you, Bernie, for that really, really close game.
Thank you, Heretic, for hosting.
And again, thank you everyone for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. The lists are down below. Same with our Facebook, our Twitter, and also our new Patreon page.
So check that out if you're interested. We appreciate all the support.
And don't forget,
Fly loose.